Okay, common errors and solutions for the Windows all flavors. Um, Here, for example, you run some installation, and you bump into says uh, shall execute ex failed code 5 access denied. It doesn't really matter what you run. In time to time, you're gonna bump into numerous different things. Particularly, you will bump into different mistakes in the installation. For example, you could run into such error codes to the during the installations of the some exe files or executive files, or you could bump into the zip file which doesn't open and ask you for the password which does not exist, not supposed to be at least, and many other kinds of and flavors of things. Uh, Myself, I have about 2 years aside from Windows 3.1, then Windows 95, 98, and I would say Microsoft has numerous things, and in Russian we have good joke. What's the difference between Microsoft and Bill Gates? Bill Gates doesn't. I'm sorry. What's the difference between God and Bill Gates? God doesn't think that he is Bill Gates. So whatever humankind more is create, it always have blue screens of deaths and different kind of mistakes and errors, and they keep searching and repairing them, and one day most of it, but never all of them will be repaired. But so far work in progress. Few words about me. I am number one PCRepair.com, located in New York, Crown Heights, and service area most of the New York tri-state area, but many services I could provide all over the globe. I have remote repairing things and some other service you could check again in number one PCRepair.com. If you like me, follow me, subscribe my channel, see more of my videos, and you're gonna find a lot of things. Right now I'm gonna show you how I get away from this particular error, but this common solution gonna be very easy solution for many things. This part one. So right now I'm always save all my work. I close some of the windows especially. Yeah, this particular thing sometimes Task Manager it doesn't let close windows. It's time to time freeze right now. I don't know what's wrong in Windows 7. I don't know exactly what things could be done, but right now I simply shut them down. And that's how it looks. It will have a list of the files. Waiting. But eventually it will close it. It doesn't really matter what exactly you're running or in which stage you are. Main thing is to get the things shut down properly without just other things. Do not try to just hold the button and shut it in the middle, like turning the electricity off the computer while it still didn't properly shut it down. It's very wrong thing. Just wait. Okay, right now you see it doesn't want to close. So I'm gonna need to go manually through all the things and close manually. I'm pressing cancel over here in the lower part of menu. I would not recommend to do force shutdown. I will exit one thing, I will close another things manually. I will close all the windows which I suspect anything changed in them, or it may... Okay, here we are. For example, it asks me to save or not to save. Yes, that's one of the things you need to save. Save. And then close. Then get away. Okay, pretty much all other things I expect to go smoothly. We'll do it again. I'm pressing again shutdown, and you'll see what's gonna happen. Oh, you see? Again, task manager bump out. Okay, here we are. All the thing closed. Yeah, I have very powerful processor and pretty much should be enough memory and everything, but Windows 7 like to eat everything. And even though it's not exactly server program, but I mean in those days I still remember when we ran in Windows 95 and 3.1 with like 32 megabytes or wow, 128 megabytes or 64 megabytes, not gigabytes of the memory. And right now this thing has 6 gigabytes, and video eats somehow over gigabyte memory, and that's how it slowed down computer. Which is, I have no idea why it eats so much memory, why it needs so much. Though it's more slower memory than should be used memory for the video memory of the Windows. Opa, here we are. And now I'm pressing on. And this thing should be on. Waiting. Starting Windows. Starting Windows. Okay. I try to make you not to see what I don't want you to see. A little bit undressed, sorry. Okay, you probably could skip a few minutes. I will guide a few more things. There is different other things which time to time really required some level of attention, and you really cannot fix it yourself. There's things which you can fix yourself, but I will not get you into the things you cannot. Right now I only showing you things which you could accomplish yourself without any serious need for like technician guys or anything like this. Here we are. You don't need my password. Yeah, for example, also over here I accidentally pressed the wrong button, so I just press switch user. Enter. Okay, sad thing about Windows, you see it does load fast. In this particular installation it was several rare over installations, and I'm just lazy as computer repair guy without fast computer. I know it's plenty of resources. I know I don't want to deal for a few days with the installation of whole things, and just I give up with speed, and I give up with certain aspects, just not to do an extra job. And what I ended up is an extra few minutes each time it boots Windows, as you see. it's not very often I have to restart Windows, so I decided it's not worth for me to just keeping repairing. I mean, time to time you do need, time to time it really gets me mad, but many times I will survive. So I'm just lazy to redo it, plus I know, again, common mistake, if you think you will reinstall Windows and everything, you're just gonna lose everything. You're not necessarily gonna gain more speed. And more you work with your Windows, it's gonna get into the same slower speed. We do provide solutions for these things, but it's not user-friendly solution. It's not for everyone. It's, I would say, level 2 support, which is not user doable. No, okay, I have tons of different things. You do not exactly need all my programs. So right now I'm gonna go back. Yeah, also nice thing, you have here shortcuts. For example, if you click, yeah, you need time to time till this thing's still gonna go up. Okay, here we are. Here you have many folders which you already visited. So chances are folder which you need could be right there. Okay. One of the bad things which I don't need anymore is this program, and just close it. Again, go to this folder lists. Again, this video just illustrates you some of the possible solutions and some of the possible mistakes, not all of them. Okay, waiting again until this thing come up. I actually could, oops. Yeah, over here it's freezes, so just wait, be patient. Time to time you see Windows already up, but it's not really running yet. It's still getting certain pieces up, and common opinions that you could disable startup things is that blah blah blah. Yeah, you're gonna gain a few seconds, but most likely some milliseconds which you most of the times not see. It's common misconception, I would say, for Windows 7. Again, depends on the situation, depends on this and that, but if you're running gigabytes and you try to free up few megabytes in the memory, you could understand that you're not gonna really gain anything. And like this program, for example, Crisp memory, whatever, RAM, PC, blah blah, it frees up few megabytes of memory. They try to ask you for like about $50 or so, which that was a program. I don't want to advertise it, don't want to exactly name it, but this thing claims and it really does free a few megabytes. But question is, do you really gain anything if you have gigabytes in the memory when you free up few megabytes? Is it really worth it, even let's say in case you cannot install any more memory? I do not see that it's gonna do any substantial difference or any substantial difference in performance or anything seriously so much different, so much better for your computer. Not really. Okay, trying. I just have to find, this big list of the tons of the files, file which I need. I have tons of the different shortcuts for the certain purposes. It's not just staying there, they do certain things. Okay, finally I do find the file. Execute, double execute executives. It's not really important what the program is. And you see still some program come up. That's one of the things from about Windows, that it's still, even it's running, it's still some programs not there yet, not finished loading. They're still in the process of loading. One of them is Komodo, which is relatively okay program. It's sometimes a little bit annoying, sometimes a little bit off the real data, but that's how it is. It's Komodo firewall and built-in blah 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 antivirus, but we're not talking about that one. But as you see, it just loaded good few minutes after Windows already completely up and operational. Okay, still waiting for the installer to come up. Start again. Double click again. And still waiting. Again, this PC right now, it's running a lot of stuff which just need to be run, so it's gonna take some time, possibly. And it's showing me, as you could see right now, it's showing me the thing that it's busy doing something. Okay, here we are. Okay, that's usual thing. You could actually, postpone it. There is settings which would stop these particular things. This Komodo usual stuff, it could prevent you from bad stuff, but many times it does prevent you unless you will allow it again. Okay, second time I actually don't need it. Okay, here we are. You see right now installer is came up without this mistake, asking for the English language. Yes, supposed to say I agree with the usual license, which you only could agree. If you're not agreeing, goodbye my love. Good thing for my case, I have to check to make sure, yeah, I have plenty of space, which is a rare thing, but right now I do. Okay, keep installing. And here we are pretty much, we done. It's gonna go further with installation, but more or less, as you see, I did avoid several bumps into installation, and installation is right now working. I don't want to make advertisement for particular programs or this or that. That's why I keep in this camera a little bit off the real focus. I'm just gonna show you that it's really finishing. You not really need. Okay, here's another problem. Blah blah blah. Access denied. Abort, retry, ignore. Okay, this is also common, very common thing. This particular error, it's called font. Fonts blah blah blah. Helm.ttf. This name of the font. I have no idea what the font is. It's not a big deal. I would say ignore. Another font. Ignore. Wow, this is more serious. The thing says I persist file save failed code 0x800 7005 access denied. Oops. Okay. What you could do about this? Pretty much nothing. It means this whole installation, whole thing went for nothing. What you could try? You could try press OK, but it's more serious and it looks like it's not gonna go through. This means most likely installation file is screwed. Most likely not the problem with Windows, it's more or less. Most likely again, code 5, access denied. This problem, I believe, the problem of the program itself. Let's try. Retry failed. Okay, I will press ignore. Retry. Ignore. Finish installation. I have no idea what's gonna come up. It's very possible that Commodore stopped. In certain cases, Commodore really doesn't let certain programs to run. I'm not sure if it's not cause of the Commodore right now. Registry create key failed, code 5, access denied. Okay, let's say again, we only could try retry ignore, and again, try it a few times. It says finishing installation, doesn't mean it's gonna work, but we will see. It's getting a little bit boring, so time to time you could skip a few minutes. I just actually wanna see, wanna time myself how much time this takes. Again, what a lucky day. Application error, exception, blah blah blah. CC38D, only registry. Okay, registry is something not that easy. Okay, let's press OK. Finish installation. Okay, you see somehow it came up. I will unclick here. Very often they ask you to join user experience, whatever improvement, this blah 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 program. I would very strongly, if you don't know what information they collect and how transfer the software company is, I would not recommend to allow it. I usually press not allowed it. So I unclicked it. Leave it empty. See launch. Yeah, it doesn't work. Exception, blah blah blah. Another code of error, another code of mistakes. Okay, it looks like this one is screwed. Doesn't mean that anything wrong with the Windows, but it means this particular installation file is screwed. There's nothing you could do about it. Also, you could try disable, which I will try to do right now. I will disable Commodore and will try to run it again. We'll see what's gonna happen without Commodore. Because time to time Commodore Firewall and Commodore Windows Guardian, etc., these things time to time cause some of the programs malfunction. Time to time, it even antivirus gonna give you different errors, which is not really errors, but precautions for nothing, which also time to time prevent. Time to time they viruses. Time to time they do prevent to installing you needed things without viruses. Many times it gives just false errors. Okay, all the best. Follow us, see us, visit our website, and in the lower part of the website, #1 PCRepair.com, NUMB number you could spell. You should spell it correctly, not as numeral 1. You have to write all things by the words. In this website, in the lower part of it, you're going to find more information about other videos and some other stuff. I don't know right now. I will try to show you. Follow us, subscribe, add us to the favorites, bookmark us. Over there gonna be more videos and about more different good and bad stuff and how to avoid it. For now on, see you. Thank you for your attention. It was number one PC repair, some installation, some other errors in the Windows. This applied to pretty much all flavors of the Windows, starting from almost Windows 3.1. Can be different codes of error, different DLL, blah 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 things, but different codes. But many of them you could solve just trying to restart, redo, and just disable different programs like Komodo, for example. Okay, see you, all the best. I will show you right now just my particular website and how to find over there videos which I was talking. Over there shortcuts postpone to the old video to the old videos. Again, if you see something like many of them are gonna be about religious stuff, you just avoid them. If you're not interested, which most likely if you for computers you will be not, there's some other stuff which you will be interested in. So just try to see it and push link, copy, paste link if it doesn't work from the website. This is how our website looks. This is actually correct spelling of the website, number one PCRepair.com. And if you're going to the lower part of the website, as I said, we have more stuff. This is our photography offers, video and photography, which is not going to be done with cell phone. It will be done with professional equipment. I used to work in TV, one of the channels of Cablevision, so professionally done weddings before and some other stuff. And over here you see some other things, some other services. And if you would click, try to figure out myself where to click, it's somewhere posted many of the shortcuts to the many shortcuts gonna go over here. You have to press this button. For more, anywhere, anytime, press over here, and you will be bumped, you will be put into the log. And over here in the log, I myself post many shortcuts to different videos. You're gonna find my videos in the YouTube. Okay, this tons of the stuff which you don't need. This is actually some of the videos you could try. So you could visit my website and just click on them. Some of them you're gonna like, some of them not. Okay, like us, follow us on the Facebook, subscribe us. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day.